Always imagine surfers as some environment-loving, laid-back hippies, and usually they are right. But a lot of surfers don't realize that themselves and their equipment could be damaging the environment. I want to change how surfers look at themselves and their gear to help make more conscious decisions for the environment. Hello, my name is Jack Aran. Some of you may know I'm a surfer myself, so you can probably guess what my quest might be about. Most of all, I want to answer one question I've always thought about. How green really is surfing? Surfing originated in the Polynesian islands of the Pacific Ocean, and it really started to advance in the Hawaiian archipelago. Here, surfing was best documented and persisted. Surfing for the Hawaiians was not just a recreational activity, but one with spiritual and social significance. Hawaiians made offerings before carving trees, prayed for waves, and even praised their gods after a wipeout. They even held competitions for who could ride the farthest, fastest, or catch the biggest wave. Their surfboards are made from koa, breadfruit, and willy trees, natural materials, ensuring the surfers stayed one with nature. Today, surfboards are made out of a foam core, fiberglass, and resin, epoxy resin or polyethylene resin, which can be toxic for shapers. Today, the surf industry has evolved into a multi-billion-dollar global industry with tens of millions of surfers worldwide. And while the sport has started to lose some of its spiritual and social significance, it has also developed a lot of problems in the industry, the most notable being pollution. From the gas you use on the way to the beach, to the plastic surfboard with its plastic fins and its plastic leash, paired with a rubber wetsuit and coral-damaging sunscreen. It is estimated that 80% of surf equipment comes from the petrochemical industry. Tobias C. Schultz from the University of Berkeley, California, estimated that the carbon emissions in the production of surfboards can range from 170 kilograms to 250 kilograms throughout its process. To make a comparison, one tree can absorb 163 kilograms of carbon emissions, equivalent over its first 20 years. So you can see that on average, a 20-year-old tree is still unable to absorb all of the carbon produced by just one surfboard. Surfing has always been my passion, but I started to realize how it can become unsustainable. And coming to Green School really showed me all the different ways I can incorporate sustainability into my passion. And I discovered how creative I can be when it comes to sustainability in surfing. At first, I decided to create surfboard fins using bioepoxy resin and balsa wood. And to my surprise, the project went really well. But then, somebody said, no, this is not enough. You can do better. This person was my mom. And seeing how much confidence she had instilled in me really inspired me to do better. I've always ridden a normal board with a toxic core and cancer-causing resin to strengthen it, not knowing how I was playing a part in the biggest problem in the surf industry. So I set out to change the way people think about the products they buy to help make more conscious decisions about the earth. And I want to use my project as the foundation for sustainability in the surf industry. I decided the best way to inspire change for sustainability in the surf industry was to create a surfboard using balsa wood and bioepoxy resin. Balsa wood is a fast-growing tropical tree in the mallow family, noted for its extremely lightweight and light-colored wood. I learned balsa wood is sustainable because balsa trees capture carbon from the atmosphere, while balsa products work as long-lasting carbon storage. Balsa trees' fast-growing nature means they are much more sustainable than other tropical timbers, such as ipe, which comes from a very slow-growing tree. This is why balsa was the ideal choice for my surfboard. I also really wanted to use some recycled material around the school to put inside of my surfboard, so I just chose recycled plastic, as this not only was for show, but also increased buoyancy. But I did have a deadline, and since I started this element of my project so late, this would be difficult, so I really had to put all my effort into this project now. So to start out, I got about 95, 100 centimeter, and 4 millimeter thick balsa wood planks, and then I cut them to size and layered them using glue. After the glue was all dried, I cut it out using a combination of sawing and sanding to make the surfboard shape. After this, I used bioepoxy resin and fiberglass to strengthen the board and make it waterproof. Finally, I glassed on my original surfboard fins and it was ready to surf. Here it is. The most challenging part of my quest was being determined to finish and shaping the board, as this required a lot of hard work and attention to detail. I learned that I, as a person, really am conscious about how the little things I do have an impact on society and nature. And by deciding to make a surfboard out of sustainable materials, could do the same thing for other people and help them make more conscious decisions for the earth. My project really helped me grow as a person as I improved different aspects about myself, such as carpentry skills, critical thinking, determination, and more. I really think that what I have done can inspire change in the surfers' minds and the surf industry. And with the rise of eco boards, recycled plastic board shorts, natural wetsuits, reef-safe sunscreen, and the power of the surf community, surf companies are starting to make more ethical choices and eco-conscious decisions about how their products are made. Also, with many projects like mine, I hope that one day surfing can become a 100% sustainable sport. Now I'm going to go back to my original question. How green really is surfing? And now I know the answer. It's not very green. But I never said that this cannot be changed. So I hope that my project helped all you surfers and non-surfers alike to be more inspired to make eco-friendly decisions that can help the earth. And we all know the plastic problem is huge. And as surfers, we can only do a little bit. But the little you can do can have an impact and inspire others to do the same. I want to give special thanks to Pack Driver, Pack Ollie, Ibu Laura, Ibu Angie, Mom, Dad, and all my other teachers and friends. Thank you.